Hello, I am Arl Miles, and today I am playing through level, I don't know, 27, 8 of my Ben 10 fan game. This level is called Kinetic Connection. I was actually wrong in the last video. Monster Space is the next level after this one. But first we got this level, and it takes place on the Kinesillaran's home planet, and that's the little description up there. And let's begin. Alright, so in this level, Argit is escorting us to the crystal. But as you can imagine, there might be some hijinks in there along the way, because he's Argit. But alright, so you can see we're in this sort of like, I don't know, canyon environment sort of thing. If you look up, you may notice some Kinesillarans flying by, or speeding by, we'll see. Also, this level has a bunch of alternating paths, and those are to show that Argit is actually leading you to the destination. Like, he knows where he's going. But yes, in this level we now have blocks, so we can use him here to create a little bridge. There we go. All right. Is there water down there? Or... oh, it's just a black void. Okay. Yeah, and if you notice, he actually stops when we're far away. So the way I code him is that the closer you are to Argit, the faster he moves. So it's not like in some games where if you're like the people that are escorting you just are really slow and you have to slow down so they don't just like say like, oh, you're too far away or blah blah blah. But anyways, we are fighting these jet ray guys. So I think these are actually reskin versions of the Dragonmen enemies from the Anima levels. That's interesting. But okay, we're fighting them. Let's use the ball form straight from Cannon Bolt. Alright. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so I think the villains in this level, or the enemies, are other criminals that are also looking for the Omnitrix Crystal. Yeah, so we have to help Argit here because he doesn't want to go through that foliage. If I remember correctly, yeah, this tree gets reformed or whatever. It reverses in time to reveal this block, which then creates a... oops, I mean do that. Creates a bridge. But I feel like... well, let me do this first. There's the bridge. I feel like we could have just made it so that reversing time made all these plants disappear, because they would, like, shrivel up back to... not shrivel up, but they would, like, become young again, like little seeds. But it's fine. This works, too. Another fight? Yeah, okay. We got these, Ripjaws guys. Forgot their species name. I'm not good with species names at all. Oh, right! I forgot! The enemies in this level actually will target Argit. That is a really cool detail. I don't think it gets utilized as much as it should be, but that is definitely a fun aspect. So you actually do have to protect him. Okay. It's weird the enemies keep trying to go on top of blocks. I think it's a tag issue. Okay. The way the enemies attack you is by following a tag, and I think it might be located on near the top of blocks, which is why the enemies are trying to go on top of me. But anyways, okay. Just doing some spinjitzu stuff. Oh! Gotta stop these guys. Use the arrow back. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, the environment in this level is not great. So it does start to become different as we go along, and you can also see it is becoming nighttime. But, like, this is pretty freaking barren. I experimented a lot with the design. I think it looked very different early on. I might want to go back and show what it used to look like, but... yeah. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, so we have to actually go across this bridge, put out this fire, and then activate this lever to get Argit across. I think that's cool. I will say though, I don't know why I didn't just make it like a blocks a blocks bridge you make here. Oh, I saw that text there. So the reason why Argit makes us come over to him for him to go on the bridge is because the code, like I said, states that Argit will only move if you're close to him. And instead of changing that for this section, I just made it so that he tells you to come over to him, which is kind of fun. Okay, we got purple soldiers we're fighting now. Dodge that one. Oh, did dodge that one. These guys are so weird. The whole episode with them. The one where Ben knocks over like their statue and they all hate him so much that they stop fighting. Cool. Alright. Let's keep going. That is a lot of lasers up ahead. You're really starting to get dark now. So for this area, you have to use blocks. Yeah, you use blocks to create these little like horizontal pillars that block the lasers, and I think that's fun. It's nice to like do something practical for a little puzzle. Not even a puzzle, just a little section like that. Like something that does make like sense in your brain. Because sometimes the puzzles in my game are just so nonsensical. So we got Forever Knights and Mechanoids now. Okay. Let's explode. Yeah. I love that move so much. By the way, the Mechanoids in this level, they're actually from a Ben 10 web game. Just a little trivia for you. They were never seen in the show, that version. Oh, uh-oh. We got some guys attacking Argit. He has a lot of health, maybe too much. He is pretty scrawny. Just gonna roll along right side. But guys, I'm really bad at talking. Just gonna roll along beside him is what I was trying to say. Okay. So for this section, we have to use rip draws. There's a turret right there. Use rip draws to find a lever. Yeah. Which unveils a block. 4 blocks. And we create a little boat. I think that's fun. And then we're gonna go on the boat with him. But there are turrets. So we gotta shoot those. Oh, come on. How many turrets are there? I think there's one right there. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we can de-transform and just chill. Look at this. Isn't this nice? Fun atmosphere. I wish you would sit down. I should have coded that. Oh, and you can see some of the jungle trees in the background there. By the way, this model was made by... Let me make sure I get their name right. Yeah. Mr. _FUUU. They made a lot of the good models in the game. A lot of the bad models were made by me. Okay. Yeah, so now it's really starting to get jungly. That turtle shoot me, block the path. Okay, so I think I go over here, turn to blocks, which prevents him from shooting Argit. That's cool. Okay, so he's gone behind that wall. That's fun. Now we shoot the turret. Okay. Yeah, I will say, not a huge fan of the enemies in this level. I mean, not every level needs new enemies, but this one probably could have deserved or used some. I think it always just depends on how much time I have when I'm making the levels. Because I didn't have a lot for this one and also the following one, so they don't usually get as much. They're usually either shorter or don't have much original content in them. Okay. Yeah, really starting to get jungly now. I think that was all the enemies. So where did Argit go? Is he over here still? Yes. So he's going to go this way instead. There's a big tree. I haven't seen... Oh, sorry, I just realized. I haven't seen any of the accelerates, the Kinecelerons zooming above us. That's weird. I definitely code those in. Last time I tested it, you could see. Maybe you guys saw them, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Ooh, that's a big tree root right there. Okay, another fight. Oh, okay. Cool. I like it when there isn't a fight when I anticipate one. You know, one of the problems in games, I don't know, maybe it's a problem, maybe it's not, but it's a small thing. You really start thinking of the environmental design in terms of, oh, where is there going to be a fight? You know, like when you see a bunch of covers in like a Gears of War map, you're going to think like, oh, there's about to be a fight right there. I watched a video on it. I wish I could remember the name. I think it was by was it Jacob Gellier? I think he makes some great videos. But it's on the way that like design kind of conditions us. But I like that my game is so poorly designed that it does a bad job at conditioning the player, or at least subverting their conditions, which maybe is a good thing. But okay, let's go through here. The crystals down there, I'll stay up here, of course, of course. Okay, so we have to go down into this pit and fight some baddies. Oh, okay, so these are pickaxe aliens. They actually have not been featured in a level before. I made them for a free roam map for the Plumber headquarters, so this is their first level debut. They're pretty simple though, nothing like crazy. I will note, just before we get there, to the end of the level, sadly there is no Tetrax fight, which you would expect when you see the pickaxe aliens, because they are his minions. But, yeah, like I said, I didn't have a lot of time when making this level, but I really wish I added in Tetrax, because he would have been such a fun boss fight. I have Maya's Maul, too. Ooh, this is looking cool. Okay. Have we only used, like, Big Chill and Nanomech in here? Let's try, yeah, Ripjaws. Why not? Okay. Oh no, look at the the energy bar. It's been destroyed. That's a floating point issue. Yeah, they're so annoying, and I wish I could do something, but... Oh, we need to, like, fight. We're gonna die. I feel like we should have gotten enough energy orbs by now. Oh no, we're fully gonna die. Okay, that should have been enough to transform. Weird. Well, okay. Are we fighting, or... Oh, okay, I guess we're down here now. I don't know what happened there. Oh, look at these lights. Wow, that looks beautiful. Oh my god, so we have some, like, drills down here, because Tetrax was doing some drilling, of course. Look at that. I know I talk about whenever there's one in the game, but spotlights are just so good looking. I'm so tired of, like, flat lighting and stuff. Do you ever look at, like, the lighting in, like, an old movie and think it's lost art? I'm just so bad at it. The people who can light stuff well, like, it's truly, like, magic to me. Okay, sorry. I will focus on my game. Cool. Yeah, I can barely see how much energy I have now because the bar has been messed up by the floating point issues. Look at that! Oh my god! Okay. Wait, who's left? Oh, enemies spawned up here? But they didn't spawn before. I think something got messed up with the checkpoint. Whenever a checkpoint gets messed up, which actually, it only seems to happen when I'm making these videos. It never happens when I'm just playing the game by myself. But, what I always do is I can just make a little health modifier and just delete all the enemies with it. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. Let's try out... Somehow I keep forgetting his name. This is Big Chill. Why am I forgetting Big Chill? I promise I watched Ben 10. I didn't spend 5 years on this print thing. I just haven't watched it recently. For a while, I knew every single character in Ben 10. Like, every side character, every, like, minor appearance. Because I would just scroll on the Ben 10 wiki for hours. It wasn't healthy. Like, I would do it as, like, a party trick. Like, I would ask someone to go onto the Ben 10 wiki and name a random character, and I could tell them, like, everything about that character. Wasn't good. I still have a little bit of an obsession with non-canon official aliens. Those are always so interesting to me. Like Tom Perkins' art, he did a lot of the original alien designs, and he made a lot of Ben 10,000 aliens after the show, and they're just wonderful looking. I really want to add them to the game, so if anyone wants to commission them. Okay, come on. There we go. And there is the crystal. Okay. Let's glide down here, grab that, and let's make it back up. Alright. We can fly up with Nanomech. Let's see. Gotta go through here. And here. Okay. Where is Argit? There he is. Yes, the way the level ends is him pointing a gun at you, telling you to give him the crystal, and then you just punch him. Which I think is a really good end to a level. But yeah, there it is. That was Kinetic Connection. Pretty good. Not as good as Cruise Control. I like that one more. Enemies could have been better. Map was a bit bare. But it had a pretty unique mechanic that was fun. Art should have had less health, though, because that really wasn't a big concern. But yeah, had a good time. Cool. I will see you guys in the next one. Monster Space, for real this time. And you're going to want to see this one. So, see ya.